Alright, buckle up fashion lovers, because The Devil Wears Prada is getting a sequel and Miranda Priestly is making a comeback. No, no, no! Now, I've got to say, this feels like another Melrose Place reboot situation, and we all know how I feel about those.
I want caviar, I want lobster, I want style and...
Unpopular opinion alert, I wasn't exactly head over heels for the original flick. Sure, the cast was stellar, the fashion was to die for, and that montage of Andrea strutting to work? Fabulous. And Paris looked absolutely dreamy. But let's face it, The Devil Wears Prada has some issues. It's the same old story, people. Small-town girl moves to the big city, chasing dreams, only to end up working for the boss from hell. The whole movie is just this poor girl trying to impress her ice queen superior, who finally decides to defrost a tiny bit at the end.
That's all.
Remember how Andy, played by a fresh-faced Anne Hathaway, lands this gig after the interview from hell? She's basically treated like she's less than the gum on Miranda's Louboutins. Throughout the movie, she's humiliated by her boss, who apparently needs an assistant every nanosecond. Andy's called fat, treated like dirt by her coworkers, and made to feel about as valuable as last season's accessories. And Miranda? The fashion queen lives and breathes couture, with zero qualms about steamrolling her employees. Here's my beef with this flick, it glamorizes the idea of sacrificing your soul for a lousy, underpaid job. It's packed with problematic moments that just don't hit the same anymore. If you've spent any time in the corporate jungle, you know this movie nails a certain reality where some bosses think they're untouchable. But hey, there's a new generation of young guns who aren't having it, and that's precisely why this sequel feels about as necessary as Anna Wintour's expensive masterclass. Don't get me wrong, I'm not anti-sequel. But The Devil Wears Prada hit theaters over 15 years ago, based on Lauren Weisberger's novel, which, by the way, barely resembles the movie. It was a box office smash, raking in $327 million worldwide on a $41 million budget. It became iconic, spawning quotable lines, unforgettable scenes, and inspiring shows like Ugly Betty, Jane by Design, and even that cringe fest Emily in Paris. Don't worry, we'll roast that one another day. It even birthed the reality show Running in Heels and paved the way for Anna Wintour's 2008 doc, the September issue. Oh, and let's not forget how it catapulted Anne Hathaway to stardom. Now she can be as insufferable as she wants because, darling, she's arrived.
Sitting next to Anna Wintour at the Michael Kors show where you recreated that look. Have you guys ever spoken about the movie? Yes. And what has she shared? Why would I tell you? Man, I need to know. I know what you weren't there.
If the original is already iconic, this sequel's destined to flop harder than a model in 6-inch heels on a runway. And did I mention there's already a stage musical with the fabulous Vanessa Williams set to open in London this October? Talk about overkill!
That's all!
Word on the street is that the sequel won't be based on Weisberger's second book. That novel was about as exciting as watching paint dry. The only juicy bit was the supposed fling between Miranda and Rafael Nadal. Apparently, the sequel will focus on declining ad revenue in print media. Seriously? That's about as thrilling as a Kylie Cosmetics launch. Why not keep it light and fluffy like the original, but with some jabs at today's digital fashion world? We could roast how the industry initially snubbed the Kardashians, only to kiss their contoured behinds when they realized their influence. Or maybe showcase how fashion mags are desperately trying to be woke and inclusive while missing the mark completely. Or maybe how fashion magazines love Arabic Orientalist themes but hate the Arabs. Rumor has it Hathaway's not interested in reprising her role. Smart move, considering she's still known as that girl from Devil Wears Prada despite her impressive filmography. Maybe instead of this sequel, she should have a heart-to-heart with her bestie Anna Wintour and help her find shoes that actually fit. Let's be real, if people are clamoring for the sequel, they're expecting the same recipe: fabulous fashion, glitzy shows, witty one-liners, a few cameos, and pure escapism. No need for deep intellectual musings or economic dissertations on the fashion industry. Right now, this sequel reeks of a shameless cash grab. You can do better than this. So, what do you think? Are you ready to gird your loins for round 2, or should this idea be banished to the clearance rack? Let me know in the comments below.